nights and my prayers.
Beat up the block and the gun on my press a little button to open the wings. Ain't no advance on the deal I just signed. I don't need to label controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes. I dance on my own and so does my necklace. Praying for my solar plexus. Way to dependence, punching is reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist. Skating from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle. The same as how I be preferring my Venice. And Wellington blacker than minimum sentence. And I was apprentice and under a villain. Face full of metal to pay my respects. I slotted my dentist to get his new grilling. The incoming call from Shibuya Connect. The look in my closet. It's mold on the ceiling. Master against Aaron Donald, it's hard to explain the rush of a feeling. I try not to focus too hard on the dubs. I try to not dwell on the L's as well. 7 a.m. on the beach, the waves of plastic suddenly started to swell. This VVS choker, I call it a trail. Bent over the tide, my monitor fell. Cloaking device on the rolls, it look like a beater. It's really a ghost in the shell. This brioche, I'm toasting the world. The tarragon butter, moonwalking the pen like the king of pop. Put on my power scout, the Gucci Cox. I still cannot locate a city. The rest of digits. I found a way to go get it. Fetty the rest of digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty the rest of digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty the rest of digits.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Siggy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill, Aaron Savali. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Number 15, Gabriel Martinez.
So, a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
That misses. And a count 2-1. That one missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Fouled off left side. 1 out and a runner at second here in the finale of this 4-game set. That one ripped. Gone. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, 1 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Ibarra. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 4th home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
1 out, base is empty. And the batter now, Caleb Callahan. Hoskins moves under it. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the Reds DH.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2 down, nobody on. That's a walk.
Take your base, ball 4.
Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone. Now it's the second baseman.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. And it's gone. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
So 2 away with nobody on. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. This to center field. And that'll do it. And we're back. Our starter in this one, number 25.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. Strike 2.
I'm sure he likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
Over to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
This is Bryce Terang. That one hit to right. Drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's William Contreras. That one not close. 2-1. And that's down and away. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. The relay, and he's in there. It's a first inning double. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Hit in the air, right field. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Here's the catcher, number 55.
Yerzy.
Swing and a miss. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And right back to the mound. Handles, throws to first, and 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Ball, 2 strikes.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Chourio brings it in with a nice running grab. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Burns ready to fire now. That one in there across the letters. And Eric Summersgill punches him out. That's a strikeout. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. The throw is still in time, and they do get the second out of the inning.
The third baseman,
Joseph Ortiz will hit next. Check swing, and he went. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, Acosta on to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at American Family Field, all set for the start of the inning. In now for the Reds, number 4. And misses inside.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And a pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. So a man at first. Christian Ibarra getting ready to hit. That's inside. 2-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Reaching for it and brings it in. Here's the third baseman. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He'll touch them all, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Now pitching for
Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, D.L. Hall.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, and that is that. Back here in Milwaukee, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Mark Canha. Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch is outside.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Andrew Monasterio up now for the swings and blasts one deep to left center. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And into second with one away. That's a double.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Man at second. That one fouled off. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. McAfee makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's a speed threat, number 22.
Urbaez.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the Reds catcher. And a base hit into right. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Back-to-back singles. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And a base hit up the middle. Throw cut off to third. Not in time. He's safe.
That's 3 singles in a row. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now Mike Jordan has room, and he makes the catch.
Oh, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls it off, still 1-2. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Up the middle, Monasterio. They take the force out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. William Contreras. The 1-1. And that one pulled foul. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. And that is a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. Jackson Chourio up now. He became the 5th youngest player to start on opening day in the divisional era. Singy, can you name the others?
Well, Ken Griffey Jr. seems like a good guess for this one.
That's right. I'll give you the others. Adrian Beltre and Robin Yount.
Got it. Yount must be on that list twice because he was only 18 when he made his debut.
Exactly. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
2 outs, runner at first. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Chourio off of first with 2 away. Check swing on the 2-1. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Coming home. He'll score.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now at the plate, Joseph Ortiz.
At the ball.
In the dirt. Tag, save. He's into third of the wild pitch. 2 outs. Center field. McAfee gets under it. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, number 0. Very high with that one. And it's 2-1.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Man at first, and next is the designated hitter.
Jack Rogers.
Runner takes off. A swing and a soft liner, and it stays fair. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. So they're at the corners now. Next to hit, J.P. Acosta. Double steal. Swing and a miss.
2. 1 ball. 2
And the
strikes.
throw out at third. That
2 balls,
misses the
2
zone.
strikes.
The count now 2-2. This to third. 1 at second.
Out.
What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here at American Family Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Mark Canha. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
The next offering misses. Ball 2.
2-2 to count.
That one missed.
3-2.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Squeezes it. And there's one away. So the lineup flips over. Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. Close but called a ball. And it's 2-1. And that one cutting but missing down low. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Canha, the base runner at first with 1 out. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Swings through that one.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's
On to second, they get 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Top 6 and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Number 22. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Mitchell. And there's one down. And here's the catcher. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Soft contact in the air. Oh, he gloves it. Here's the center fielder. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball there. Right back to him on the mound. That's out number 3. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And here is Hoskins. Fouls one off. 2-2. The Brewers with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the sixth. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. And there's ball four.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
In the air out towards right center. McAfee on his way over and makes the grab. Out number 2. So man aboard. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Hoskins off of first with 2 away.
Ball 2.
That one misses. Ball 3. So now 2 on and 2 outs. So 2 down.
Now
Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers.
Number 40.
2 balls.
Joe
In the dirt, blocked.
Lasorsa.
2 on, 2 outs. That one fouled off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
They get the force, and that is the inning. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic, still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. Battling here as he fouls it away. Early 2000s Yankees Red Sox, probably the best baseball rivalry that we've seen.
Yeah, and I would say, you know, that kind of simmered down.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Throw cut off to first. So man aboard. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Christian Ibarra. That one down the line, and that's just foul. And that misses. 2-2. Got him swinging. Here's the third baseman. Ground ball to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the third out. The inning is over. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Mark Canha. That's the third. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Andrew Monasterio, the next to hit. Grounds one to short. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball 4.
Downstairs, and it misses. It's ball 4. Next for the Brewers, Bryce Terang.
Well, they opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch. But now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the DH, number 6. Pitch in the dirt. And that's ball 2. Swing and a chopper out to short. Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the second baseman.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Falling behind 2-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Mitchell gets under it. Hauls it in, 2 away. Now it's the shortstop.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Urbaez.
Out to short. Fires over to Hoskins. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Rhys Hoskins.
And that one missing low.
Well, these Brewers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2 to count.
And that skips in the dirt. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Lined into left center, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Next. Number 51 takes over on the mound.
And we all know about a slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Next for the Brewers,
Mark
Canha.
The right fielder, Mark.
First and second, 2 down. Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Brewers.
It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Aaron Ashby.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the Reds catcher.
The catcher, number 55, Andy Yerzy.
Out to short, Monasterio. Zips it across. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Now here's the Reds leadoff man. Outside with a breaking ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Just missed.
That's inside.
On the ground. And that one finds its way through.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Digging in, number 15.
Nope,
Runner on the
that's a
go.
ball.
Throw,
No, he's in there,
save.
safe.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2
The
down.
left fielder, number 4,
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder.
Jordan.
Pickoff move to second.
He made it
McAfee
safe.
dives back in safely. McAfee stands at second with 2 gone. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's down and in. Swing and a ground ball, and he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 8-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Yeah, the batter down. Christian Ibarra. That one misses. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Hit hard on the ground is short. And the inning is over. Bottom of the 9th. And now the shortstop, Andrew Monasterio. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. To third. And he can't come up with it. Here comes Christian Yelich. Ball to strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that
1 ball,
time.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. 1 away. Bryce Terrain up now for the Brewers.
Second baseman, Bryce Terrain.
On the ground right side, 4. And they're down to their last out. So up next, William Contreras. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that
That's
they
a
have
ball.
this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player you want to...
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. Burns with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.